For centuries, scholars have been baffled by this ancient book. Its strange illustrations and indecipherable text have made it one of the greatest mysteries in the history of books. But what if I told you that this book, known as the Voynich Manuscript, might actually be hiding a secret message that's been there all along? A secret message that could reveal not only who wrote this book, but also why. The Voynich Manuscript is named after Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish bookseller who purchased it in 1912. It was allegedly found in a crumbling Italian monastery in the early 20th century, and its origins remain a complete mystery. What we do know is that it was written in the early 15th century. This is evidenced by the watermark in its pages, which dates them to between 1404 and 1438. The book consists of 240 vellum pages, each filled with bizarre illustrations and cryptic writing. All the images seem fantastical and alien to us today, from plants and herbs to strange machines and astronomical charts. And the language of the text has never been deciphered, though some argue that it might be a cipher or a code of some kind. The Voynich Manuscript has been analyzed countless times over the years, and many theories about it have come and gone. Some believe it to be a hoax, while others claim it's a lost language or an undiscovered cipher. There are even those who say that it contains real magic, and it's these people who tend to get the most attention. The idea that a real magic book survived through the centuries and right under our noses would be a wild concept. But as intriguing as that would be, it's highly unlikely. Magic isn't real, so we can safely disregard all of those theories. But there is another possibility, one that's far more likely than magic, and it could explain all of the book's oddities. The Voynich Manuscript may not be a magical book, but it could be a book about magic. This idea was first suggested by Stephen Skinner in 1978, and it makes a lot of sense when you think about it. The astronomical tables, the herbal illustrations, and the diagrams of strange machines could all easily be explained if this book was used for practical magic. We know that magic was popular in Europe during the Renaissance, and the book could have been used by a practicing magician. Or perhaps it was created as a manual of sorts, meant to teach others how to practice this mysterious art. Unfortunately for this theory, no one has ever been able to decipher the text inside the book, and without being able to read it, we can't know for sure what it's about. But just because we haven't cracked the code yet doesn't mean it's not there. There are a few reasons why the Voynich Manuscript might have been purposely obscured. To protect the knowledge inside, magic was often viewed with suspicion by the authorities. Those who practiced it were sometimes persecuted, so it makes sense that a book on the subject would have been hidden away. Another reason could be that the author wanted to make sure that only those who were worthy could read their work. This is similar to the legend of the Philosopher's Stone in alchemy, which was said to be hidden from unworthy eyes. The Philosopher's Stone was supposed to be a substance that could turn base metals into gold, but it was also a symbol of enlightenment and perfection. In alchemy, only those who were pure of heart and mind could find the Philosopher's Stone, and this may be the same with the Voynich Manuscript. Perhaps only those who are worthy can understand its text, or perhaps reading it will drive those with evil intentions insane. It's interesting to note that the illustrations in the book seem to follow a similar pattern to the teachings of Hermes Trismegistus, a legendary alchemist and magician who supposedly lived in Egypt around 300 BC. While he is mostly known for his alchemical writings, he also wrote about astrology, alchemy, and other mystical subjects. And it seems that the author of the Voynich Manuscript may have been familiar with his work. Could the Voynich Manuscript be a lost text by Hermes Trismegistus himself? It's possible, but there's no way to be sure without deciphering the text. Some scholars have tried to link the contents of the Voynich Manuscript to the Emerald Tablet, a famous Hermetic text that contains some of his most well-known teachings. According to legend, the tablet was made of emerald and inscribed with powerful symbols that could unlock the secrets of the universe. If the Voynich Manuscript did indeed contain teachings on alchemy and magic, it could have been hidden away to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. The teachings of Hermes Trismegistus were often misunderstood and persecuted throughout history. During the Middle Ages, he was even accused of being a heretic, so it makes sense that a book containing his teachings would have been hidden away. In fact, the book could have been deliberately encoded to prevent anyone from understanding its contents. This is a common technique in cryptography, where the text is written in such a way that it appears to be random or meaningless. But with a little effort, the true message can be deciphered. There are a few ways that the Voynich manuscript could have been encoded. One possibility is that the text is written in a cipher, where each letter stands for another. This would explain why the text has never been deciphered, as it's not actually a language at all. Another possibility is that the text was written backwards or upside down. This would make it difficult to read, but it would still be possible with a little effort. It's also possible that the text was encrypted using a more complex method, such as the Vigenère cipher. This type of cipher uses a keyword to encrypt the text, and without knowing the keyword, it's impossible to decipher it. There are a few clues in the manuscript itself that could help us decode it, but so far no one has been able to crack the code. For centuries, the Voynich manuscript remained a mystery, but in recent years, technology has given us new tools to help us understand it. Computers can analyze the text and illustrations to find patterns and anomalies that would take a human much longer to spot. They can also simulate different ways of writing and printing to see if any of them match the Voynich manuscript. With these new tools, we're closer to solving the mystery of the Voynich manuscript than ever before. There are a few theories that have emerged in recent years that are worth mentioning. One is that the book was written by a woman named Isabella Cortesi, who was the daughter of a wealthy Italian merchant. She was known to be interested in astronomy and alchemy, and it's possible that she wrote the book as a personal journal. Another theory is that the book was written by a secret society of alchemists who used it to pass down their knowledge to future generations. This theory is based on the idea that alchemy was more than just a study of matter and its properties. It was also a spiritual and philosophical pursuit that aimed to achieve enlightenment. The alchemists were said to have used their knowledge of chemistry to unlock the secrets of the universe, and they believed that this knowledge could lead to immortality. While these theories are interesting, they lack evidence. We still don't know who wrote the book or why, but maybe one day soon we will. The Voynich manuscript continues to fascinate scholars and amateur sleuths alike. It's a reminder that there is still so much we don't know about the world, and that there are still mysteries that have yet to be solved. Whether or not the book contains real magic, it's clear that it's a powerful symbol of the human desire to understand the unknown. We're naturally curious about the world around us, and we're always looking for ways to unlock its secrets. The Voynich manuscript embodies this curiosity, and it's a testament to the power of human ingenuity. Thanks for watching.